ever since I got Tonka, since day one, I've been working with him every day. I've trained him in some kind of capacity every day, multiple times, short sessions. He's 4.5 months old, and I had to change something yesterday. And what I had to do was get him to shut his fucking mouth. That is not him, by the way. That's a lab that's staying here. And every time I would leave the door, go out the door or something, he would start barking. And I can't have that. I absolutely cannot have that. So what I did to get him to stop barking, remember this is 4.5 months old, is something that I usually do to a dog in this period, somewhere between 4 and 6 months, for whatever reason, and this is a good one. This is where I used it. I used a scruff shake. So when the dog was barking, I ran back in real quick, opened up the cage, and grabbed him by the scruff and just shook him real quick. Don't do this with an older dog. I only do this with a puppy, and I only generally do it with a puppy that's past a certain point, and the point is 4 months. And it worked. It worked instantly. I haven't had any barking from him, any vocalizations. I also was doing it if he started whining or anything. So I did this for a period, like I did it yesterday for about 3 hours. Not total, just when he would screw up. I would give him a scruff shake, and I instantly, by the end of the 3-hour period, I noticed him looking a little bit different. And that's good. You need the dog to conform if it's going to live around human beings. It can't be making noise. And the problem is that he's getting bigger. So I had to stop it, and yesterday I made the decision to do it, and that's the key. If your dog is doing something, you have to bring it up to a certain level that's a little bit more than what the dog's intensity is. So really, if you get a vocalization out of a dog, and especially a dog that you're scruff shaking, now if you have an e-collar on the dog, you don't want any vocalization at all. But with a scruff shake, they don't know it's coming, right? They don't have any idea you're going to do this. And this is something that a mother dog might do to a puppy. So, you know, making a puppy squeal or have a vocalization, good. Then you're doing it right. Call the food trainers and explain this to them. This isn't a thing that happens every day. I just need the dog to be quiet at this point. It's over 4.5 months old right now, and it's going to be getting bigger, and the bigger it gets, the louder it gets. I live in an apartment in the city, and I can't get kicked out. So it's very important that you should realize that you're not hurting the dog. You might startle it. At this point, that's what it is. When you scruff shake a dog like that, they don't expect it. It startles the dog. That's why it makes the vocalization. But good. Then the dog sees that you can do other things to get it to stop. You can give it negativity. And that teaches the dog not to do something. And in this case, you never, I repeat, you never encourage any type of vocalization. From this point on, the dog has to be quiet. And if I hear vocalization from the puppy, I correct it. And as an older dog, I correct it too. But as you see, as the dog gets older, like Ike, man, he might, like, he doesn't make any noise if somebody's in the hallway. He knows, man, he doesn't need to do security. I'm here. And that's the point. You don't need the dog telling you what it needs because you should already be giving it to it. And the other thing is, if the dog's making a vocalization in regards to security, you don't need that. You don't need that. Tell the dog to shut up. So anyway, scruff shake. Do it if you need to do it, but you don't do it on an older dog. You just do it on a puppy. You know, anywhere in between like 4 and 6 months, whatever, depending on the dog. And you don't do it for the rest of the dog's life. This dog will probably never need another scruff shake, right? Seriously, I'll probably never use this again, but I've raised many puppies, and I've used this at times on every puppy I've ever raised, and it works. So if your dog is barking or something that's past 4 months, try giving a scruff shake. Don't say a fucking word. Just do it. You might have to do it 3 or 4 times before the dog realizes you don't like barking. And that's key. Barking sucks. Tell your dog to shut up.